like all of us when we was younger, yeah, have mashed older women, right? Yeah. In actual fact, a lot of us got a game from older women, yeah. But the thing is, that's all it was. It was game. It was nothing else. You're gonna like so this. Okay, so this is why younger women date.
No game,
so this is why younger women date.
Mm.
This is why younger men date older women, right? This is why they're dating. First of all, right, a lot of times they could be divorced, yeah. So they've already X their guy out. So they got their own business. So they got their own money. A lot of times, you know, they might be estranged from their baby father and stressing out their baby father. So 5 days of the week, right, it's bare stress. So when it's on the weekend, what does she want to do, bro? She want to be outside. She want to get her back blown out, maybe take drugs, whatever she want to do. But she's not trying to. So because listen to this, yeah, 5 days of the week, she has to be a perfect mother. She has to take the kids to school, do all the types of things. On the 2 days she has out, when the baby father's got the kid or the mother's got the kid, she wants to be outside, bro, and she's not going to be on no long thing. She's going to bust it open. That's another reason why older women tend to have their money, and when they date younger men, they spend their money on younger men because they understand that this younger guy can get better other things, so they don't mind that. A lot of times,
bring something to the table.
Yeah, a lot of times they don't chase after the younger guy as well. They let the younger guy do his thing, and he just comes and blows her back. He drives their car, he does all of these things. But when older men date younger women, a lot of the times, right? Because it's been happening since the beginning of time. So we can still get kids, bro. Like we all, and this is what they hate. They hate the fact that you can still get with a younger woman and still get kids. And what can they get with a younger man? Just get their back blown.
There's double standards on us. I might have been like 17. I was with T Mac. He went to link some things from Cunch. Yeah, older woman. I remember. I feel like she's no younger. She's between 27 and 30. Yeah, I was 17. Yeah, it was Mac's thing. I'll never forget. We went Stratford. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, white thing. Went there, pulled up on them. She see me. She lost her mind. Yeah, lost her Ross Clark mind. You get me, like. Fucked off, Mac, managed to get my number. I'll never forget, like, the next weekend, she drove down from Ipswich, picked me up, drove me up to her yard in Ipswich, and I stayed over there the night. She just let me slam it up. 17. If I done that as a thing, I'm finished.
Yeah.
Finished, though. If I done that as a 28, 29, 30-year-old, finished. You get me? This double standard out here is brazy. And at the same time, I'm not even looking back like to say, oh, I got to take advantage of whatever. No, I was on big votes. You know what I'm trying to say? That?
The thing about us men is, yeah, so, like, everyone, okay, hey, Margs, you must have had a teacher in school, innit, that you was like, oh, I wish I could slap, like, you know,
like,
I had one that I thought wanted it, but and she done a funny move in the office, and this is one of my regrets. I was too shook to move. I'm questioning. Even when I look back, that was shaky what she done.
Yeah,
and I was
what
too like there's like a little cubby hole corridor thing in the tech side where there's things in there. I needed like a case for my design technology. She's like, oh yeah, come, let me get you one. When we get in there, yeah, it's narrow and thin. Yeah. You know what I'm trying to say? She was like. Small waist, yeah, but heavy set, wide thing. Older teacher, boom, boom, boom. And then I'm there. Obviously, like I said, we're all there, all cramped up. And then she goes, oh yeah, I'm sure I got one here. Let me find one. She spun round, bent over, and she's looking for it. When she's looking for it, why did I'm dead there? You know, like looking for it for enough long. And I'm just like, yo, if I grab this, I'm
getting what to do
because if I make this move now and I'm wrong, I'm finished. So I just...
Yeah, she didn't give you the proper, like...
I just little manned it off and just waited. But it was dodgy. Like, I'm not making this up in my mind. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? She's always been flirtatious and whatnot. Really, what I should have done was lift up her, slam her up in the room.
So for a lot of boys, yeah, that's a fantasy, right? For a lot of males growing up, that's a fantasy, a teacher, whatever it is, right? Difference is nowadays, well, technically it is taking advantage, and it is the same thing, non-repeated, all the types of things that you want to call it, it is, right? When a woman does that to a boy, it is. Difference is, that used to be a rite of passage for, like, historically, that was a rite of passage for men, right, with older women.
Yeah,
like,
they want to retrain that kind of stuff because it's toxic, innit? It's like, that's what I'm trying to say, a lot of men lost their virginities to older women. I've got a brethren, if he told you the story how he lost his virginity, like, a lot of us, not a lot of us, but a lot of people were taken advantage of. Yeah. You get what I'm trying to say? And it is still abuse or whatever. Obviously, it's under different guys, because like you're saying, we're men, innit? Yeah. You get me? Like, and it was like a rites of passage, a man like it, but it is kind of wrong. It is. Slightly.
No, it is, but...
It's not wrong, man. It's not wrong.
What, for him to come and slam you up as a young boy?
No, man. It's not wrong,
This is the kind of language that this is the kind of mindset that they want to retrain, though.
It's not wrong, though.
You don't think?
No. What, if an older woman wants to slam me up and I'm like 17?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
So what age older? Any age?
What?
30, 35.
What, she's 30?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
why
hold on a
you
second.
chatting shit to me about dropping 24-year-olds?
Yeah.
What? You're chatting shit, see what I mean? You're chatting shit,
No,
bro.
because man is man, innit? So if an older woman
man
wants
is
to
dog.
chop you,
You're a
then
boy.
you're slamming
So
it.
wait a minute, the
You're a
older
boy,
women
though.
can
You
prey
don't
on the
even-
young
you don't even
men,
pay your
literally
bill.
prey on the young men, right? But when older men who are dating women who are actually old enough to have a pension, to have a mortgage, to get married, all of a sudden they're like, you're grooming them. This is what, and the reason I'm trying to say this is because, guys, women, it's like, there's so many. Listen, there's lots of hot women in their 30s, 40s, and their 50s, right? That when you look in comparison to some of these young things that are out every weekend on balloons and doing the mad thing. Actually, in fact, these young things, some of them are aging really badly and not as
they
good,
are.
right? So we need to focus on the fact that there's when you get older, you can age gracefully. Like, and there's things that 40-year-old women can do that obviously 20-year-old girls can't do, right? And the only
Slow
thing.
cook.
I'm not gonna lie. A lot of the things I went to school with, like growing up,
Finished.
oh, class.
When we was out the other day, there was a whole group of them. Like, when they in their prime, they were clean.
With the baby mamas.
I'm not throwing about no tags on anybody. I'm just
Definitely
saying.
was, bro. No, do you know why? Because here's the thing, right? Yeah. No, it's cool. No, it's cool, innit? It's fine. You don't have to throw the tags, innit?
No, but you said want all the baby mothers to turn against you. I'm sure you got baby mum things.
No, what do you mean?
Have you got? Do you think baby mums?
No, so I said baby. See, this is. You said I said this on the normal platforms anyway, but baby moms are easy, bro.
No.
And the
That's
problem
facts,
is,
though,
yeah,
because they're you know what it is? They're deprived of attention certain time. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, they're.
Baby mums are easy.
yeah.
But I don't know what it is now. But I mean, like growing up in the hood, there was a lot of men who had their baby mothers,
Left
them. They're in the yard. These men are, I don't even know where. But if these guys can't do nothing, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, they can't do nothing. Very, very rare, and they're dying for some attention, bro. Like, dying for some. Like, so you can go through and you can cut it, and the means of your relationship can only be that because they got too much responsibilities.
That's what she. And
You know what I'm trying to say?
And yeah. So you are a release, an escape from the monotony of her life, right? And she's gonna use that release and she's gonna own it. And my thing is this, men, you're leaving your women like out there, right? And when you leave her out there, you leave her to the wolves. And she is a woman and she has needs, right? Yeah. And more importantly, this thing where women say, oh, I won't bring men around. One of the reasons that children get abused is because of the outside people that they bring into their home. And it's because of these women, they bring men into their home and they expect that these men are going to be stepdads. And this, why would they be? They have no
even know
biological link to your child whatsoever. You're bringing a man from outside your home. And
That's a lot of pressure on them, though, man. And that's, I hear that you're not wrong, but that's also not
How
fair.
they
There's a
do
lot
the
of there's a lot
CRB
of family members and thing, and that people that do fuckery. It's not just always gal just bringing that man in the yard. You know what I'm saying? So that's it's involving it, but just to think it like that's unfair.
No, it's not flinging. Okay, we can focus on that, but we also have to. Okay, so for example, let's look at that Dele Alli scenario. Let's look about what was Dele Alli speaking about being abused, and that actually came from the fact of his mother brought another woman into the home.
A woman?
It was
A
a
man?
woman. It wasn't a man that did it. It was another
It was a
woman
girl.
that did it.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh, so that's mounting.
No, see, don't see. This is the same thing we were talking about.
Don't joke.
No, you weren't joking. We caught you in real time. But this is what they're saying the problems are with the world.
So-
Man said, "Oh, what? Man said the sympathy's gone.
What brains?
Briz.
No, I'm waiting for brains.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I hear where you're coming from.
Yo, come on, man. Let me know, bro.
I'm not blaming. Like there's things that happen within the family, right? But I'm talking about for the men that leave their homes, right?
Yeah.
And even if that happens with the family, you still allow that to happen by taking yourself out of the home and leaving the woman to fend for herself. I'm not even blaming the woman. I'm like, in actual fact, bro, a lot of men, see, we have a problem in our community, right? So I'll be speaking. Men are only gonna ever do what women require them to do. So before we used to have to basically marry them and provide them a life and do certain things, right? In order for us to have access to their body and for them to have kids by us, right? Now that's not what we have to do. Now the standards have been dropped so low. You know what girls want? Maybe they want trips, maybe they want outings, they want clothes, they want certain things where in actual fact it's a lot cheaper for men, right? And they give you access, right? So when women drop the standard, men drop the standard. Because no man is going to marry you if he doesn't have to. And if you give him a child already and you're living with him in the home you're basically living a married life already.
Yeah.
And so a lot of times I just say to women, you need to ask more for men because the moment you don't, you can't ask for more after the fact. And then men leave these gal out here and then what happens? Bro, I'll be honest. If you've ever been with a girl and then that kid wakes up, yeah, you're doing your thing and that kid wakes up and she walks into the room. violation, yeah? And every man knows this scenario at some point has been in a similar scenario, right? She had to go, the baby woke up, she has to go put the dummy in the baby, then she kind of coming back to suck your... But that's crazy, bro. She's about to go kiss, and guess what? And all you're looking at and you're thinking, raw, this could never be me, ever. It
could.
No, it could never.
It could.
How could it be me?
Because
how could it?
You could break up with a girl.
That's why you
never,
can't bring.
impossible.
That's why you don't let your
You
friends.
could break up.
Impossible,
See, but everyone
Impossible.
See, it could be anyone.
Can't bring your youth to your friends' yards who've got couples and things, because some people be giving neck and kissing the baby and things. You know, like you bring your youth you bring your youth over to your brother's yard. He's got his gad. Before you got into the yard, they was turning up in the front. Yeah. Then you knock on the door, you come in with your fingers. Oh, the baby!
Whoa.
No man,
Not even thinking.
Not me. I'm gonna...
That could happen.
That happens. People do it to their parents and thing. Like people do it to their parents. Like just finish doing fuckeries and then go back. Oh, mommy.
Hey, Marks, let me tell you a story about one of my...
Okay, cool. Pretend like you man.